Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I've got a new art box to open. This is the Artful September, and as usual it's in an absolutely beautiful box. They always pick absolutely stunning artwork for the boxes. So this is like my favourite art box. I absolutely love it. Oh, and it's also very heavy. I've got no idea what's inside, and even just looking at the artwork on the box, it's difficult to... I'll just show you close up. I mean, I'm really not sure what that has been created with. Possibly could be paint pens, because there's lots of like thin lines and it's very opaque, so it could be acrylic paint pens. It says, we'd love to see what you can do with your box. Use the hashtag Artful and tag @ArtfulBox. We also host a daily drawing challenge on our Instagram and repost tagged work throughout the day on stories. Okay, so the first thing, oh, they've introduced this cardboard to go over the top, so you can't see. I've seen what it is, I know what it is. Oh, and this is the information on there. Okay, so first of all, I can see this box. It's messy and it says soft pastels on the side. So I didn't guess that. Yeah, I suppose that would probably be pastels on the cover. So this looks nice. I don't like pastels, by the way, but it's still very exciting to open. And if they're very soft, I might be okay with them. It's when they're hard and chalky I don't like them. Oh yeah, they just feel like chalk. I really don't like the feel of them. But that is a nice, fairly large box of pastels, but you can see it's the Artful, it's their own brand, so they've had these made themselves and put their own branding on them. So very messy, the box is all marked, but I suppose that's how it goes with pastels. So then in here we've got this little box with the Artful logo on it on the front. Oh, and we've got some pencils. I wonder if those are pastel pencils. Yeah, they feel pretty hard. I think they're probably pastel pencils, but I'm not quite sure yet. But they've also got the Artful logo on. And it looks like there's 5 pencils. So that's those. Oh, it's a shame that the packaging's pretty dirty. It's obviously off the pastels. I don't know though, because that's like kind of black and it's right along the edge. So that's all messed up. This is the paper. So this is a mixed media pad. And it's got 25 sheets, A4. So it just kind of looks like the watercolour paper, to be honest with you. I wonder if it's the same paper. Then we've got the cards, blank cards, which we seem to get these in most of the boxes. So they're really nice cards and like a brown craft paper envelope. And then we've got some tools here. Oh, we've got another Artful paintbrush. We've had these in quite a few of the boxes. And it looks like it's a filbert paintbrush, quite large, number 11. HB pencil, and then some of these paper, they're called tortillions for blending pencil and pastels. And then we've also got this, I'm not sure what it is. I think it's like a piece of like, I don't know whether it's a kneadable eraser or a piece of that plasticine or something. Well, have a look. So that's everything in the box. And the last thing is the Artful magazine, which is usually absolutely brilliant. I love these, and again it's got gorgeous artwork on the front and back. So these are usually full of tutorials. So on this page we've got a list of all the stuff that's in the box, and also a recommended retail price of what they should retail for. Yeah, so it's a putty rubber, so it's like a kneadable eraser. Yeah, so we've got tips and no doubt loads of lovely tutorials if it's like all the other books. Yeah, I'll definitely be having a go. I'll be picking one of these tutorials to do in the video. I'm going to do that now. So if you stick around, you can watch me doing that. I don't like pastels, but I wouldn't say I'm disappointed with the box at all. I always think these are brilliant boxes. That's just me. And the only thing I don't like about them is the feel of them, because I absolutely love artwork done with pastels. But they probably won't get much use, to be honest with you, because I can't stand to touch them. So this is the magazine, full of beautiful artwork and tutorials to do. So I'm just having a little look at the tutorials. First of all, there's this Snuggly Cat, which doesn't look too difficult. So that was definitely a possibility that I might do that one. It doesn't look too difficult to draw. This sunset looked extremely difficult, so I thought, no, not attempting that. The flowers I fancied doing, but I don't have the original drawing, and I think it would just be too complicated to try and draw the flowers exact as they are. Otherwise I would have definitely done that one. Now this Alpine Lake looks nice and simple, which is perfect for me because I have virtually no experience with pastels. I've only tried them out a few times. And then this one looked extremely difficult, so there's just no chance. That's probably the most difficult one in the book. So I've gone for the Alpine Lake because it looks nice and simple. And then I realised that I'd forgot to actually swatch the pencils. So they are actually pastel pencils, which it says on the box. I hadn't noticed. And the most beautiful pencils to look at. I don't think I've seen pencils as nice looking as these ones. So they're really, really nice and pigmented, just like the pastels were. Lovely and vibrant. And it just applies to the paper very easily. I was just having a little go here with the Tortillon, trying to do some blending. I found that when I first tried to blend it with the Tortillon, I didn't get like a smooth colour. It seems to kind of stain where you put it down, but I don't know if that's normal for pastels because I haven't hardly ever used them before. But I'd be interested to see what would happen with proper pastel paper, because this is just mixed media paper. So as it turns out, these did not bother me at all. Normally, touching like chalky kind of things would it just feels like so horrible. I'm sure you know what I mean. It's like fingernails down a chalkboard. That's what it feels. But I was absolutely delighted that these did not bother me at all. I was even like trying to blend it out with my fingers and getting it all over my hand, and it just wasn't bothering me. So I don't know whether it's because if these are like proper pastels and I've maybe only tried cheap ones in the past and they were more chalky. I'm not really sure. Now, I didn't think they were soft because they didn't actually feel soft when I first touched them, but they applied to the paper as though they were soft. But I mean, that's maybe just how soft pastels are. And another thing I was pleased about was how quick I did this picture. It's obviously like a really fast medium to use. Yeah, I created this in absolute no time. It seemed like really simple. I would definitely use them again, definitely, because they didn't bother me. But I think next time I would put the surface upright on an easel because of the dust, so that it would fall onto the little shelf at the bottom of the easel. Yeah, because it just like kind of stayed on the page. I tried to brush it away with the paintbrush, and it was kind of smudging it, so maybe the paintbrush would be better for blending. Although I have seen those blending sponges, those blending tools, some of those would be handy because they look like they kind of blend pastels really easily. I really wasn't keen on using the tortillina roll. That kind of went through me a little bit. I didn't like the feel of that, but I think a sponge would be absolutely fine. So it's a shame they didn't include any of those, but they're probably really expensive and that would be difficult to include those in the box. And another massive positive about pastels is they're so vibrant and they're so opaque. I don't think they're like any other medium, because most wet mediums, they dry differently. Like watercolour dries a lot more faded than it looks when it's wet. Acrylics usually dry a bit darker, and these don't. And I mean, coloured pencils, they're a dry medium, but you just cannot get the vibrancy and the opaqueness as you can with the pastels. So yeah, they're really lovely medium, and now that I can actually touch these ones, I'll most definitely be using them again. But I do need to get some of that fixative because the powder just gets everywhere, and obviously you need to seal the picture afterwards. Yeah, so another really lovely box, and I'm really pleasantly surprised that I can now use pastels thanks to these ones. They also have an upgrade box that you can purchase as well, which I was looking at, and there's 2 sets. They're actually worth £21 each. It's either £21, £22 for each set. So it's like £42 worth, and you can get it for £20. So one set was reds and yellows, the other set was blues and greens, and it looked really good, so I decided to go ahead and order it. I thought they were quite good value, because I've looked at the price of pastels like Selenia and Jackson's pastels, and they are so expensive. So these ones do seem like good value. On the other hand, I don't know much about pastels, so I don't know if these are good quality or poor quality. But what I do know is they're okay for me. These are the first pastels I've ever been able to use. So I've gone ahead and ordered that upgrade box because there's just so much more colour choices in there. It probably sounds like I'm trying to sell these boxes, but I'm not. I'm not associated or affiliated with this company. I'm just really impressed with these art boxes, and I'm always looking forward to the next one. And now I've got to wait another 3 months for the next one. I just wish they did them monthly. Okay, so it's been a while since I actually uploaded a video before this one. In fact, the last video was the last Artful box, which was 3 months ago. I keep on promising that I'm going to keep uploading videos, and then I always fail. So I'm not going to promise anything anymore. So I'll just post videos as and when I have the time to make them. I also said that I wasn't going to be putting any art subscription boxes on this channel, which I've changed my mind about that as well. I kept at my other channel, which is Rebecca's Art and Colouring Videos, I kept mainly for unboxings and colouring book kind of videos. And then this channel I wanted to keep just to do purely painting videos, like follow along paint videos. So I've never found the time to get around to doing it, and so I'm not gonna scrap the idea. I'm just gonna try my best to get some paint videos on, but I'm also going to move my subscription boxes onto this channel as well. It just seems such a shame not to use this channel because I've got nearly 23,000 subscribers and I just wasn't getting any videos uploaded. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed the video and subscribe if you're not already subscribed.